Welcome back to our channel. Today we will be discussing the book, Fed Up, An Insider's Take on Why the Federal Reserve is Bad for America, by Danielle DiMartino Booth. This book provides an inside look at the Federal Reserve and the negative impact it has on the American economy. The author, Danielle DiMartino Booth, is a former Federal Reserve Bank of Dallas insider. In this book, she exposes the issues with the Federal Reserve and its policies. Before we dive into today's book summary, I wanted to remind you to show some love to our channel. If you're enjoying the content we're sharing, please take a moment to hit that like button and subscribe to our channel. So, without further ado, let's get into today's book summary. Booth describes the unseen consequences of the Federal Reserve's policies. She highlights the negative impact that the Fed's low interest rate policies have on savers and retirees. Booth also discusses how the Federal Reserve's policies have contributed to income inequality. Booth argues that the Federal Reserve is untouchable and not accountable to anyone. She points out that the Fed operates in secrecy and is not subject to the same level of scrutiny as other government agencies. Booth believes that this lack of accountability makes the Federal Reserve more likely to make mistakes that can harm the economy. Booth explains that the Fed's decision-making process is not transparent, and its officials are not held accountable for their actions. She argues that the Federal Reserve needs to be more transparent and accountable to the American people. Booth concludes the book by discussing the Federal Reserve's unwillingness to acknowledge its mistakes. She argues that the Fed has not learned from its past mistakes and is likely to repeat them in the future. Booth suggests that significant changes need to be made to the Federal Reserve structure and policies to avoid further harm to the American economy. In conclusion, Fed Up, An Insider's Take on Why the Federal Reserve is Bad for America, is an eye-opening book that provides an insider's view of the Federal Reserve and its negative impact on the American economy. Booth argues that the Fed is untouchable, unaccountable, and unrepentant, and she suggests that significant changes need to be made to its structure and policies. If you're interested in learning more about the Federal Reserve and its impact on the economy, I highly recommend reading this book. If you found this summary helpful, please give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends. Also, don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more book summaries and reviews. And if you'd like to purchase Fed Up, An Insider's Take on Why the Federal Reserve is Bad for America, by Danielle DiMartino Booth, you can find a link in the description below. Thank you for watching our video today.